A lot of times we have these fantasies, and that's why we give up on our goals. We think it should be easy. We think it should be a lot easier than, and what I mean by easy, like let's say you're trying to lose weight. Well, the fact of the matter is, if you just eat in a calorie deficit, you'll lose the weight. If you lift the weights, you'll get stronger, you'll get jacked. If you are willing to do that, if you're willing to count your calories, if you're willing to lift the weights, you'll be jacked and tan, you'll be jacked and lean. But we have this fantasy about how it should be easy or something, or how it should be, how we shouldn't have to do these things. That's a lie. Someone sold you a lie that you shouldn't have to do those things, because that's just not how it works. If you count your macros, you lose the weight. If you're willing to do that and go through that process, you'll lose weight, you'll gain muscle. If you're willing to lift weights to get stronger, you will get stronger, as long as you're willing to do the trade-off. In life, there's always a trade-off. So if you don't count your macros, you'll get kind of average results. If you don't lift weights, you won't get stronger. If you don't go on walks in the morning, your brain probably won't be as clear. If you don't post on social media, nobody will hear your message. There's always trade-offs, neither are good or bad. You just have to understand, and that's how I got in shape at 40, best shape of my life. I just realized, like I did back in 07, 08, doing my first bodybuilding competition, I wanted to compete, and I thought to myself, how do I get in the best shape of my life? This is when I was about 26, 27. What's the difference between me and a bodybuilder? I want to be a bodybuilder. Stupid idea, just an idea. And I thought to myself, the difference between me and a bodybuilder is the bodybuilder does the bodybuilding diet, and then they sign up for a show. So I signed up for a show, I tracked every little macro, every lift, and I did the show, and I competed, and I got a trophy. And as long as you balance your perceptions with the work that's desired, both the, not just a fantasy of, oh, I'm gonna start this LLC and it's gonna be a great business. Dude, LLC is just the easiest part of starting a business. You just sign a little piece of paper, send it in, pay them some money. That's like, I want to be a hockey player, and you go buy all the gear, the shoes, the skates, and then you don't do anything. That's the easy part. Buying the stuff's the easy part. You're doing the very minimal thing. You have to balance your perceptions out with the hard thing. The hard thing in your mind maybe is hard, but once you realize it and accept it, it's like, I'm fully invested in silver, fully leveraged. As long as you accept that, fully leveraged positions can go to zero,